Hello, my gorgeous ones. This is Dr. V. If you're new to this channel, I want to give you a warm hug and welcome you to this incredible family. What we do on this channel are timeless love readings that are designed specifically by me to help you to gain clarity in this journey of love that you're on. And as you're seeking union with your twin flame, soulmate, immortal beloved, the labels really don't matter. All that matters is the connection that you feel. Now, we do use the terms divine masculine and divine feminine. Those are energies. So use everything as it works for you and leave the rest. Now, the other thing I also want to tell you is that all of my readings are timeless. And that's why we feel that if you are guided to a particular video, then definitely that video or that reading has a message in it that is important for you to hear. So always stay with me till the end of each reading and go to that channel page and look at the different videos and close your eyes, take a deep breath and see which readings you are guided to, because those will also offer you a lot of support on this journey to love. Okay, so I am so excited to have you here. And we're going to dive right into our reading. Today, I am using a new tarot deck, and I just thought I'd let you know what it is because people often ask. So this is called the Dreaming Way Tarot. Spirit, our first question for you is, what is the divine masculine struggling with right now in his life? We'd like to know, where is the divine masculine? Wow. What is the divine masculine struggling with in his life at the moment and in his energy as well? Where is the divine masculine, Spirit? Where is the divine masculine? Wow, look at this. So, what I'm feeling here from the masculines that we are connecting with in the collective in this reading is that he is struggling with being in the void. Okay, so this is a heavier energy. So the masculine, as you can see, look at this from this particular figure here. It's actually very telling. Why is this figure in the void? What is it about this that makes it that way? Well, here it is. It's like the masculine has been turning his back onto a lot of important signs from the universe. See how this figure is lying there listless and is turning their back on this vast, beautiful universe that is full of knowledge and wisdom and messages for them, but they are not receptive to it, right? He's been struggling with finding answers, finding wisdom, finding a path that he can move forward on. And so that is where his overall energy is. And as you can see here, it is very much about a practical problem, right? Requiring practical solutions. So what he's struggling with is that he's looking for a new beginning when it comes to those aspects of his life that are very real for him, right? Pentacles energy is really the most grounded of energies because it's really about your 3D world, you know, your career, your home, your family, the person that you love. How can you move forward? How can you create great things in all of the tangible aspects of your life? And so there's also something in him that is almost in a student phase, because see, when you are in this void, that means that you have at least suspended the process of learning. And so that is why you become static, because when you don't open yourself up to the lessons that the universe is trying to teach you or show you, you are in a state of suspension, right? Like you are not going to progress, you're not going to grow, you're not going to expand. And so the good news though is that he is starting to now, because he's coming out of that energy. That is what he has been struggling with. And so he's been saying no a lot. That's the other very strong energy that's coming through here, is that part of the void is also resistance, right? Because the minute that you turn your back on universal knowledge, on spirit, on all of those aspects of your life that are really beautiful and that are trying to seek you out and, you know, get your attention, then you are definitely in a state of resistance. And so that's why I actually love this, because your masculine is coming out of this by saying yes. Isn't that just lovely? He's going from that no and that resistant void to realizing that if he truly wants justice, he wants things to work out, and they haven't been in the way that he expects them to. And I'm also feeling from these masculines that there's something about what has been going on in the past where they felt very wronged, okay? Not by you, feminine, but I'm feeling that they've been feeling that they've been wronged by other people in their life. Like they feel that they have been manipulated. I'm getting that word strongly, manipulation. Like they've been feeling like they've been manipulated by people that they thought they could trust, but people who turned out to be those that they cannot trust. And so that was a very eye-opening experience for the masculine, right? This is something that came out of the blue. It was not what he was expecting. And so there were people who he felt he was close to, people he felt that he had a real relationship with over time, that actually were not acting in his best interest, right? They had interests of their own. And so, you know, it was a really big letdown for your masculine. And so that also put him in this energy, right? That also put him in a very resistant and negative energy. But what I love about this feminines is that he is coming out of it, right? Now he's making that resistance from a no to a yes. And he has, look at this. Isn't this so beautiful? I just love the way this card is depicted, because it truly shows the energy of the student, right? Learning, being open to learning new things, being open to saying, hey, you know what? I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I thought I was pretty smart, but you know what? I learned a lesson here because I wasn't as smart as I thought. And, you know, I let people take advantage of me. I let people do things that they weren't supposed to do. And so now I am willing to admit it, and I'm willing to learn from it. And yeah, you know what? I realized that, you know, I am a little bit, this is an old phrase, but it's called wet behind the ears. I don't know why that's also one that's coming to me intuitively, is that he realizes that he has been a little bit naive about things and people. Okay, like he almost like had a blind faith, that he was a bit childlike and, you know, innocent in the way that he trusted certain people in his life. Now, this could be anybody from family to friends to colleagues. It could be anyone. But isn't it interesting how, you know, the very thing that is very appealing about this masculine, which is that he has a very playful, happy, childlike energy, right? That his normal equilibrium is one of someone who is enthusiastic, who tends to be positive, who sees life as an adventure and has a really good sense of humor, you know, really loves to enjoy life. And that's why it's so kind of strange that he's gone into this void, right? So if you've been wondering, feminine, why is your masculine, who has been so full of life so far, who's been really a great guy in so many ways and had so much to give and was so willing to kind of play with the world, right? Why has he shut down? Well, this is the reason, right? He was betrayed in some way that you may not even know about, because sometimes our, masculine ego is a little bit too fragile, right? Like there's a fragility there. There's a sensitivity there where they don't want to admit oftentimes that they have been naive in a certain situation, or they let somebody take advantage of them because, right, they're supposed to be better than that. So this is actually very, very positive. He has realized that there are still lessons that he needs to learn. He's open to learning them. He's saying a big yes. He's letting down his resistance, and he's really ready for this new beginning, which is just fantastic, because look at this. He is ready to reach the destination. I love this. I love it. Look at revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Isn't this amazing? We have 2 cards here of shining your light, illumination, clarity. Oh my gosh, I'm just loving this, because look at this darkness and look at the contrast here. Right? He used to be in this dark, and now he's coming into the light, and he's finding his footing again. He's finding his optimism again. He's finding his way again. And I love this, because he's definitely turning this corner. He is allowing the light and the clarity to guide him. And I love the fact that he is feeling so optimistic, even though he took some of those hits, right? He's come back stronger and more optimistic. He's learned his lessons. He's really learned them, and he is ready to move on and really rock it. Isn't that fantastic, feminines? I think that is wonderful. So, Spirit, can you tell us, how does the masculine feel about his feminine at this time? How does the masculine feel about his feminine at this time? How does the masculine feel about her? Wow, very interesting. How does the masculine feel about his feminine? Wow, look at this, the Will card. So there is definitely something here that is awakening in the masculines that we are channeling right now, dear ones. Look at this, going from the inability to make a decision and a lot of resistance, right? Turning their backs, to actually coming into their power and utilizing their free will to create what they want. This is a huge transition. This is a true breakthrough. This is amazing. So let's take a look here. So the way that he feels about you right now, feminine, this is fascinating. And I'm feeling that, again, there's something here that has to do with that past situation where he felt that he was being manipulated or influenced in a way that really was detrimental to himself as well as to his relationship with you. That's what's coming up again. And so this 10 of Wands is about really struggling under the burden of particular stresses. And in this situation, I feel that it is a definite extension of this energy that he was going through, right? So there were things that were going on with third-party situations, 3 of Cups. And this doesn't necessarily have to be any kind of a romantic third party. Other situations, other people, other factors that he wanted to have the kind of connection and relationship that that you could celebrate, right? With your friends, with your family, where it's accepted by all and loved and cherished by all. But there was something that got in the way of that. And so it was that extra situation or extra third party or person or specific happening in his life that really shifted that energy, right? And made it go into an energy of feeling very, very constricted and feeling like you are very stressed and burdened and you really need to unwind. You really need to let it go. And so that's why I think we also got these two cards, the free yourself and the letting go, because that what the divine let go of here is that other person or that other situation. So he is choosing you, feminine, over whatever the influence was from that third party. Isn't that incredible? Because look at this. Look at this. So you are his soulmate. You are his immortal beloved. And like I said, the labels don't matter at all. This is just about the connection you feel, the love that you have in your heart. And that's why I love this. Okay, I love this. Look at this. Again, we're getting the light card. This is the third time. So your masculine, he is coming out of the split energy that he was in before, right? Because there was a splitting that happened here because of these other influences. And so I love the fact that he got himself into the light. Okay, he came out of the darkness. He saw what was real and what was fake. And now he has freed himself. He has let go. See? He's letting go. He's freeing himself and he's taking control back of his life. And he's definitely dropping these 10 wands that have been put on his back by this other situation or these other people or a group of people or a specific person. And so what I love about this is that this 10 of wands, even though it can be seen as a very heavy card, the optimistic side of it, guys, is that it is a 10. So it is the ending of a particular cycle. And look at this. This tells us that absolutely, he is ending this energy of stress and void and resistance. And now he is beginning a new cycle. First light. Wow, the light is back. And that is why, see, he's in this Knight of Pentacles energy, which is absolutely fine. This is about him finding his bearings again, finding his direction. He is systematically finding his footing again. I love this. He's finding his footing and he's taking his time step by step to come back into this connection properly so that he can offer you something real, tangibility. See, Pentacles, this is about not living in fantasies anymore, not giving anybody false promises or false hopes or false dreams, but really taking your time to offer the woman that you love something real, to offer you the real you and who you really are, because now you really know who you are. You have really gotten yourself out of the void of not knowing yourself. You've dropped it, right? You are now in the clarity and the light of knowing who you truly are and what you really want. Wow, I just love this. Love it. So empowering, so powerful for the masculine. Okay, so let's take a pause here so that I can give you your affirmation of the day. Today's affirmation is, I bless and release my past. I thought it was so fitting because as we are in January of this new beautiful year and decade, this is the best time, guys. If you're carrying around any residue of negativity from your past, this is the best time for you to clear your energy, clear yourself of the burdens, cast them off and make sure you write in the comment box below. I bless and release my past and put it into your vibration so that you can start off with this fresh, beautiful energy that you so deserve. Wonderful. Okay, so let's move on to our next question. What does the masculine truly want from his feminine at this time? What are the masculine's deep desires towards his feminine? What does the masculine truly want right now? Whoa. Oh, wow. Wow. What does the masculine... Oh my gosh, look at that. Incredible. I love this. Oh my gosh. These masculines, they have gone from being confused to being totally clear. So much clarity here, so much empowerment. This is just incredible. I love this. What does the masculine want from his feminine deeply and truly? Oh, I love it. Absolutely incredible. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, incredible. He wants your faith, feminine. He wants to win back your faith in him. He feels that he's let you down, right? He feels that he's disappointed you in the past, maybe hurt your heart in the past, right? Especially if you've been, having some turmoil in your relationship, especially for those of you who may be in some sort of a separation, whether it's long-term or short-term. He knows that you lost some faith in him and he wants it back. Oh my gosh, look at this. So again, see, this is a confirmation of what we were saying before, right? That there was something. Now, this may not resonate for all of you, but definitely for some of you. And like I said, you take what resonates for you and leave the rest. So yes, there may have been a third party, but I also still see this as that 3 of Cups where it could be anyone. It really could be any kind of situation. It could be a parent, a sibling, a dear friend, or anybody, or a mentor, anybody who had some sort of an influence over your masculine, someone who had his ear. You know how we say that? Like, oh, he really has my ear, as in somebody your masculine was used to listening to, but is now no longer listening to. And so that's what he truly wants. It's like he wants a transformation out of this energy. Look at this, because he knows that, whatever happened between the two of you, that it was some really heavy stuff. Look at this. Fives are never good in tarot, right? As many of you know, 5 is very unstable energy. And so it's like your masculine knows that he hasn't been stable in the past. And because of that, you lost faith in him. And so, there were things that happened. This 5 of Wands is about maybe some arguments or disagreements that you had. 5 of Pentacles is about feeling like you were left out, excluded. Maybe there was something that he was, in commiseration, commiserating with this other person that he wasn't telling you about. And I'm not saying that it was anything terrible or evil or anything like that, but, maybe there were some conversations that he was having, or some sort of influence that was coming over him from this person that he wasn't actually telling you about. And so it made you feel that you were left out, right? That you were kind of excluded. So he knows that he, messed these things up. And so that is why he had this tower moment, right? He came out of the void. This tower really came and shook him up. And, really got him out of that resistance, got him out of turning his back to the universe and spiritual knowledge. And so he decided that he doesn't want these kind of energies with you anymore. So that's the point of this whole question, is what does he deeply desire? Well, he wants transformation with you. He wants your faith in him back. He wants, oh my gosh, passion and pleasure. savor your life. Oh, what could be better than enjoying passion and pleasure with the one you love? Oh, I love it. I love it. And look, even more. He wants to express his love. I mean, this is like never ending. Look at this. He wants to receive. Right? So he wants to receive this passion and pleasure coming from you, his beautiful lady love. He wants to express his love. He wants a transformation in your relationship. He wants your faith in him. And if there are any barriers left between the two of you, he wants to break those down with his love and his passion. I love it. Look at this. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Oh, I'm loving this masculine. Oh, I am just... Ooh. So, as I always say, and I want to say this again, this is a general reading. You would like to have specific guidance on your situation. That's what a personal reading is for. The link for that is in the box below. Let's go into what does your masculine want you to know from deep in his heart? What does he want you to know from deep within his heart? Wow. Okay. So again, synchronicity here, guys. Again, very much in alignment with what we've been seeing so far. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. So I feel that there was something that went on here, especially because of that third-party situation, those other influences, right? Him being in that resistant energy with the void. There was something that definitely happened, right? With that 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands energy, where things may have gotten intense between the two of you. And that's why he stepped away and kind of stepped into that terrible void where he was very lost, right? So can you forgive me? Can you try to understand me? I judged you too harshly. So if anything has gone on like that between the two of you, just know that he understands, he acknowledges it, he knows that he did wrong. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. So this is for some of you who may be in that separation, right? Where he may be afraid that maybe he burned his bridge with you, right? And he's, should he reach out to you or not? So if you're in that situation, just know that he would like to. He definitely wants to reach out to you. Wow. So Spirit, please tell us, what are the possible future energies of this connection just within the next 7 days? Where could this connection be going? Wow. Where could this connection be going in the next 7 days? Where is this connection going? Wow, look at that. I love this. Wow. Okay, so definitely the attraction between the two of you is growing, right? You are feeling this magnetic pull that is bringing you back together. Again, I love how it comes full circle. Do you see how we started out with the energy of void? And now from the void, we're coming back into that yes energy. We've dropped the resistance and now we are coming back into attraction between the two of you, that beautiful magnetic pull. And so see what I'm seeing here, and look, these are heavier cards that are around the 6 of Wands. But what I'm feeling here, because we're getting this specifically from the masculine, what I'm feeling here is because of the ways in which he feels that he has lost your faith, feminine, right? So in terms of him trying to renew this connection, right? Trying to come back into your field of energy, trying to make himself magnetic to you again so that you feel this pull towards him. It's like there is a bit of stress that he has about it, right? This is something that is keeping him up at night. Nine of Swords. Because see, this is interesting, right? He's afraid. How is he going to win back your trust? This is something he's definitely stressed out about, but he does feel that if he were to just kind of chill, be a bit more introspective in this Four of Swords energy, right? And, you know, really believe in the magic of your connection, which that it is definitely going to work out, right? He has to believe that he can renew this connection and you can have that life together that you so deserve. So he's trying to stay positive. The only way to get back to some sort of a balance is to really chillax, right? So that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to just surrender, trying to relax. And look at this. He is ready. Six of Wands. He wants to celebrate this reunion or this union between the two of you. He feels like he's ready for a victory. He's looking forward to having this victory celebration. He has the love of his life back. He has your trust back, your faith, your commitment, and you can move on with your lives in a totally new way. I just love it. I just love it. Wow. Okay, so that is amazing. Let's go ahead and close out the reading with advice from Spirit as you move forward with this really incredible masculine who has come such a long, long way, right? What a transformation. Advice from Spirit. Spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things draining my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Oh, I love this, because did you notice, guys, that that's exactly what the masculine is doing, right? Like he has cast off those people, those influences, right? Those situations and people that betrayed him or that didn't have his best interest and that led him down the wrong path. And so he's really been cleaning his house. So maybe this is a good time for you to clean yours too, right? So that you can both come together from a cleared energy, a clear space, right? So that the two of you are, you know, down to what is the most vital, right? You both know who you are, you both know what you want, and you're both focused only on the things that mean the most to you. Oh, I love it. So I hope that you loved this reading, because I sure did. I am so excited for you guys. And of course, if you'd like a personal reading, the link for that is in the box below, as well as the link to the oracle decks that I have created specifically for all of you who are on this journey to love. So you know how much I love you, you know how much I believe in you, and I will see you all on the next video.